Good people. It's your boy SNAP, YK, this the MPFM channel. Subscribe if you can. But what I want to talk about, get into is how, like you see my clip, how Kwame Brown been proving his point. Not only been proving his point to me, he has opened my eyes to certain things that's been going on, what I feel been going on, but he just confirmed it even more. Now, I don't want to. I'm gonna go into it like no disrespect to the Ball family or the Ball brothers, but from the points Kwame Brown was talking about as opening up everything for me was the fact that most of this is about money, which everything's always tied into money, no matter what the case is. Most conflicts end up because of money, or yeah, as you know, we could get into other things like that. But the this peep this with me. The Ball brothers came out of high school. Their father, you see, to me, their father. It seemed as if their father was using, even though they were already talented, but using expulsion in the way of, I would say, the elite or whoever you want to call them, but I would say the way the elite use certain, I would say, rituals or whatever the fuck they want to call it. But it's no different from if you've been paying attention to any other celebrity that did this to their kids or used their kids in some way and form to get in the door. Now, for the Ball brothers, it wasn't just going to be just Leangelo getting in and then LaMelo getting in, and then the same reason why Leangelo, the other brother, having problems to get in right now. They're not going to let all three in because it's all based off your fame or your money or based off who you know. Now, when I say expulsion, now if anybody paid attention, the father did nothing but expose his kids by doing shit that I'm familiar with. My father did the same shit, but go over the top, and not even go over the top. Lead expectations that, come on, like you leading expectations for your kids that they know damn well that they're not going to be able to complete, even though they're completing a lot of what he said, which is a good thing. But they ain't completing the high expectations because the high expectations that he was seeing sound fucking outrageous, and not only outrageous to anybody in eye, it will bring you, it will attract you because you'll be like, what the fuck is this man talking about? But at the same time of him doing that, him exposing his kids for that whole situation there. Where Kwame Brown comes in is when the fact the father was exposing him, and then what happened to the JBA league. Now, nobody's paying attention to the fact that this man created a goddamn association slash league, whatever the hell you want to call it, and employ basketball players to work, play in a league that didn't even last. What happened to these basketball players? And what happened to even the incentive of the league? Now, my whole thoughts on the league, and just like his sons, you were using that to expose your son even more because at the same time, the league wouldn't have been the league if LaMelo wasn't playing in it or LiAngelo wouldn't have played in it because who the hell else is known in that at that time to be even in that league to make it more of a household thing. Now, even with that, it's like when you make a league, all right, it's not the semi pro league, it's not even a league anymore. So what happens to those players? Do they get eligibility to go back to what they was doing, or eligibility to even play in the NBA? Did anybody even get an opportunity to play in the NBA? From what I'm saying is, why was this created and no situations beyond it was escalated as in level? Why nobody was out level? The only person that seemed to gain off that whole situation was the father and the sons. Which it all goes back to what Kwame Brown was saying is what they be saying now, the get along, go along, get along. Now it's as if that was the situation, and all of a sudden you have situations from their family like the uncle stealing money. Like I don't know the main facts on that, but it's just like when you start opening your eyes to certain things, it makes you think. That's all I'm saying. It's like, and as for like Leangelo getting in, people want him to get in the NBA. But if you look at the map, there's no need for him to even like. Yeah, he probably mentally want to play in the NBA or get in the NBA as in general because that's something anybody who plays basketball that really loves basketball would want to do. But at the end of the day, for most men, and I feel like even for his father's situation, the key goal was to be rich. Now, no matter how crazy the situation look at all this money generated. Look at how many people actually getting money off of the fact of talking about these people or talking about any situation that's like this. Now, not only is generating money from that, but who's starting the money in the first place? Or starting the situations to make money generate. But anyway, back to D'Angelo. Like at the end of the day, it's similar to how they disrespecting Kwame Brown, but it's like how you disrespecting somebody that been in the league for so long and they made millions of dollars. Now Leangelo got the same circumstance, but it's like regardless of what people will want for him or people that's hating or clowning on him, it still leads to the point that he's still gonna have fame. He's still gonna have money, and all this work and all this extra shit that people done put in for these people done put them up, leveled them up, while everybody else was a sacrifice to that shit. And it's like it's fucked up because only these people in a situation is going to benefit from it. But what about the actual kids that actually took a risk by playing in that league or just having eligibility playing that league or whatever it took? And they're not getting. I haven't seen not one person receive, hey, come over here overseas and play with us from this team, or I haven't seen none of that. Like no aftermath to the solution for the other people, but it's just like, all right, we're gonna do this to get us our money and get us up to this platform. So once we get to this platform, we straight. We don't even gotta worry about who's at the bottom. And it's crazy because we're not seeing it. Like it happens so fast and it happens so fast, like you will not see it unless you know what's going on. And it's crazy because it's like things is popping. Now it's like shit's starting to have chain reactions, especially like with the situation with Stephen A. Stephen A down the fucking line of people. Now even with that, that's not for me to be talking on. I don't know too much about that. I can only talk about what I know. So I brought this up to wonder what the people think about is what's your perspective on it and what you think about it because to me it's like now that I see that it's a whole bunch of shit to talk about for me because it's like it's millions of shit that they've been doing. Millions. Millions of shit. And it's just getting and we not nobody else is understanding or figuring shit out and it's crazy because not a lot of people able to see or know how to see to be able to figure anything out. But that's my take on this. Um, shit, what's this? No, I ain't even gonna talk about that. But anyways, it's your boy Snap. Check the page, subscribe to the page. This is MPFM Music. My passion for music, my perspective for music. But we're gonna get into a little bit more things later on. Holler at me, subscribe to the channel, like it, not see what else we can get into. I'm just trying to get comfortable with doing what I do. Holler at your boy though.